YouTube, I got a question. If you're just talking to somebody, do you have to be faithful? Yeah, take a second and think about that because as a single person, well, as a single lesbian, I'm constantly going back and forth with, different girls that I talk to who like ask the question, like, are you talking to somebody else? And a lot of the times I feel like they want me to say no. And that's not always necessarily the case. Like, so I just want to know, like, what do you think? Do you need to be faithful in order to get to know somebody? Like, do you have to get to know one person at a time, or can you get to know multiple people? Like, and just date. Like, what exactly is dating? Is dating just going to dinner, or is dating like getting to know somebody? Because I personally think that like dating is getting to know somebody. Like, dating is conversation, hanging out. Like, that's all a part of dating. So, I just wanted to pose that question because recently I was talking to this girl, and I had we've been talking for like 2 3 weeks, and I was liking her. I think she was liking me, and she asked me. I went out, and I was out like super late, maybe like 2 3 o'clock in the morning with my friends or whatever. It was Pride weekend, so how that goes. And she was like, she got like irritated when I called her, like, oh, I haven't heard from you. You're with these girls, you're probably doing this and that. And I'm just thinking, like, damn, we're not even together. Like, to me, that's a sign of like super insecurity because personally, like, when I'm getting to know somebody, like, if you're not my girlfriend, I don't even worry myself about who else you're dealing with. Like, I don't need to know who you're talking to on the phone or who you're hanging out with, what your friend is saying to you about this girl, all of that, and, like the ins and out of your time outside of me. Like, if you're not my girlfriend, I personally don't care. But I know a lot of other people don't feel that way. Like, my best friend, like, she is opposite. Like, she says that she does ask girls if they're talking to other girls, and it does matter to her because to her it tells a little bit of like what your intentions are. And I feel like I don't know. I feel like it places it in a bad situation where then if you are talking to other more than one person, the person instantly thinks that you don't like take them seriously or that you're not like interested in them. And that's not necessarily always the case. Like, it could just be that, you was already talking to these people before you met them, or you're trying to still just get to know yourself, or you just want to keep things casual, or this is your way of taking things slow. Or maybe you're just very social, like maybe you're just a social person. Like, everything isn't always like super sexual, so like, two questions. What is dating? Like, what do you consider dating? What is dating to you? Like, is dating dinner? Is dating just hanging out? Is dating being someone's girlfriend or, boyfriend, or, whoever you are, if you want to respond? And do you feel like in order to get to know someone, or when you're talking to someone, you have to only talk to one person? Like, do you feel like you only want to be the one person that that person is talking to at that time? Do you feel like, like, what's your views on that? Do you feel like it is, compromising or getting to know someone really, or do you agree with me? And do you think that, like, if you're single, you get to do single activities and just live life? So, um, feel free to respond or comment or whatever you want to do. It is what it is. I'm Rhea, and this is my channel.